Hello, my name is Scott Long. I'm a human rights activist. I have been on a hunger strike from December 1st, ending on December 31st. I'm doing this in solidarity with Laila Soueif, an Egyptian activist who has been on a hunger strike for 87 days today. This is Christmas Day. She's been on a hunger strike for almost 3 months. She is laying her life on the line for the freedom of her son, Alaa Abd El-Fattah. And I want to tell you a few things about why this is important to me. Alaa was one of the leading figures, intellectuals, activists of the Egyptian revolution in 2011, one of the leading voices in Egypt's brief attempt to build democracy. He has been persecuted by every Egyptian regime since he was born, virtually. He was imprisoned by the Mubarak regime, by the military government, by the Muslim Brotherhood, and now by the dictatorship of General Sisi. He's a voice of freedom, but he's a threat to those who want to destroy freedom. He's now unjustly imprisoned, illegally imprisoned, and his mother is striking to demand that he be released. I've worked on Egypt for many years. I have the greatest respect for Alaa and for his entire family, a family of human rights activists. His father was one of the most important human rights lawyers in Egypt. Alaa's a political prisoner. There are many other political prisoners in Egypt. No one knows how many. 20,000, 60,000. Many people just disappear into the Egyptian gulag and no one knows where they are. Laila and I are both striking for all those people who have laid their bodies on the line. There are also thousands of transgender people and gay men in Egypt who have been arrested by the regime since 2013. It's been a brutal crackdown. I'm standing in front of a sign that says safe space here in the United States. There is no safe space for queers in Egypt. Alaa has also been someone who raised his voice at every point for the different, for the dissident, for people who have different identities or different lives. I'm striking and Laila is striking for those people who have laid their bodies on the line. I know that this is an age of helplessness. Most of us look at the world, we look at Gaza, we look at Syria, we look at Pakistan, we look at the United States. We see fascism triumphant and we don't know what to do. I want to say that Alaa had a voice that was crucial in Egypt. And you too have a voice. You can raise it, you can call for Alaa's freedom, and in doing so, you'll strike a small blow for freedom in Egypt and also for freedom around the world so that his voice can be heard. If you want to find out more, you can go to #FreeAlaa on Twitter. You can go to the website that has been set up for this campaign, freealaa.net. For those of you who are in the United States, you can write to the State Department demanding that they act on this situation. Because the United States gives more than $1 billion every year to Egypt, we have leverage. And if you go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/ScottLong1980, you'll find more information about who to write to in the US government. If you live in the UK, you should contact Keir Starmer, you should contact David Lammy and demand that they intervene and act because Alaa is a dual UK and Egyptian citizen. But please, remember you have power. You have a voice that you can put on the line for those who have laid their bodies on the line for you. Please act. Please demand that your governments act. Remember those who right now have no voice at all. Thank you.